What do you call that thing you rode to work today? I die.
It is called an ElliptiGO.
I ride an indoor elliptical. I ride so that I can enjoy the Christmas party cookies. I ride to look good. I sweat. I work hard. I get my heart rate up, but I do not go anywhere. I do not understand what you mean by ElliptiGO.
Indoor fitness prisoner. I die. I am an elliptical cyclist. I ride hard. I also sweat and work out to look good and to take proper care of my body, but unlike you, I have fun doing it. Because I have an elliptical bicycle, I can enjoy the great outdoors and get a proper workout at the same time. My e-bicycle is more like running.
Why don't you just run then, outdoor elliptical rider?
I do, in fact, run. I cross-train on the ElliptiGO to keep my body fit without tearing it down. If all I do is run, I may not be able to do so into my older years. I may develop overuse injuries.
So are you training for a race then, superstar?
In fact, many elite athletes are training on the ElliptiGO. You may see some of them in the Olympics. They have been able to train harder and longer without getting injured or while they are recovering from an injury. Former runners have had comebacks too, as they use the ElliptiGO to overcome limitations that have previously kept them from competing. There have been many records set on the ElliptiGO. Uphill climb records, one-day distance records, and ultra-distance records. There have been several people who have joined the ElliptiGO Century Club. This spring there will be an attempt at a coast-to-coast record.
But what about you? Are you racing?
Yes, I am training for a time trial. If I ride fast enough, perhaps I will qualify again for ElliptiGO World Championship competition up Palmer Mountain.
You must be very fit. That does sound more interesting than staring at the walls and getting nowhere. But I am not an elite athlete. I die. Why don't you just ride bike?
Yes, I am fit. I am wise. I die. I am a runner and an elliptical cyclist. A cyclist has mainly road bike tours to choose from. If he wishes to race, he must do so during a training ride where other riders do not always know it is a competition and have not trained properly. To get an official timed event, he must either be an elite athlete or be able to swim and run also. A runner challenges himself to see how fast he can complete a set distance. He sets out to improve those times year after year. Those he competes against know it is a race, and have trained for this event also. Achieved goals are recorded and awarded, and challenged again the next year.
I die. You are very wise. I admire you training for a 100-mile race. But I am not a cyclist and I can no longer run. I do not have enough time to train for such a long event. Is there a shorter race I can train for on this ElliptiGO?
Yes, I am wise. I die. Some former runners have asked marathon directors to add a 26.2 or 13.1 elliptical bike event to their competition. These events already have the timers, the race officials, the course mapped out and the traffic stopped. On any given weekend one can find a running event nearby, so then an elliptical cyclist could train and compete much like the running athlete can. They hope to find this event at marathon competition around the world, but for now we must simply join the cycling events or create our own competition.
I wish I were you. I died then I could ride an ElliptiGO too. When do you ride? And where do you start?
You do not have to be I die to ride an ElliptiGO. Although I can understand why you would want to be me. I am fit and I am wise. I die and I am an elliptical cyclist. You can ride with other cyclists or simply ride your longest running course route and then some.
Of course. How expensive is the ElliptiGO?
It is much less expensive than knee surgery. I do not regret the investment made into my own health and recreational goals. In the long run, it more than pays for itself.
No kidding. I was told by my doctor to find another sport or I would need knee surgery. That is why I use the elliptical trainer indoors. For me, There is really no other sport like running.
You are not alone, indoor fitness prisoner. But now, you do not need to stay indoors. In fact, you can race again. When you ride the ElliptiGO, it feels much like running. You utilize similar muscles as a runner. You can train like a runner.
I die. I see the spirit of the competitive runner in you. I would like to train for a Go race also. It has ignited a flame in me to train and compete also.
It is so fun to suffer more than you could ever imagine. It hurts even more than when you are training indoors. It is a great feeling to suffer this much. I am so glad you will be training also. I think you would enjoy yourself.
I cannot wait to train hard and be soar like a runner again. I cannot wait to soar like a competitive runner again on this new ElliptiGO. Thank you, I die. You are my hero.
Of course I am your hero. I die. Now, let's get going on our ElliptiGO, shall we?